The People's Liberation Army Rocket Force is the strategic and tactical missile force of the People's Republic of China. The PLA Rocket Force is the fourth branch of the People's Liberation Army and controls China's arsenal of land-based ballistic missiles, both nuclear and conventional. The Armed Service Branch was established on 1 July 1966 and made its first public appearance on 1 October 1984. The headquarters for operations is located at Qinghe, Beijing. The PLA Rocket Force is under the direct command of the Chinese Communist Party's Central Military Commission. In total, China is estimated to be in possession of 320 nuclear warheads as of 2020, with an unknown number of them active and ready to deploy. A senior U.S. Navy commander had highlighted the danger posed by the rocket force of China's People's Liberation Army, or PLA Rocket Force, calling it the topmost threat faced by the U.S. Navy in the Indo-Pacific region. During an interview with CBS, Admiral Samuel Paparo, who holds the rank of 4-star admiral in the United States Navy and currently serves as the 64th commander of the United States Pacific Fleet, said China is utilizing its extensive 9,000-mile coastline to redefine the principles of naval warfare. The admiral said the Chinese military invested heavily in state-of-the-art long-range precision-guided weapons, specifically the DF-21 and DF-26. These advanced weapons systems possess a formidable capability to target enemy warships effectively. The rocket force of China's People's Liberation Army has been known to refer to their advanced weaponry as carrier killers, indicating the capabilities of these missiles to target and engage U.S. naval aircraft carriers. Additionally, several reports have surfaced of Chinese military conducting exercises in desert areas, where mock-ups resembling American ships, particularly the Nimitz-class carriers, have been utilized as targets for practice. When asked about the level of concern regarding the PLA rocket force, the U.S. Navy admiral admitted, "I worry. You know, I'd be a fool not to worry about it. Of course, I worry about the PLA rocket force." He emphasized that the service dedicates daily efforts to formulating effective tactics, techniques, and procedures to counter the threat. Moreover, he stressed the ongoing development of defensive systems to safeguard against potential attacks from the PLA rocket force. The admiral's response highlights the seriousness with which the U.S. Navy approaches the challenge posed by China's missile capabilities. The interview occurred in February aboard the aircraft carrier, the USS Nimitz, deployed near Guam. In response to the host's question about the distance between the U.S. Navy aircraft carrier and mainland China, Admiral Samuel Paparo stated, 1,500 nautical miles. The anchor expressed concern, asking if they could be hit. Admiral Paparo affirmed that it was possible, explaining that if the Chinese military had accurate targeting capabilities, they could strike the aircraft carrier. On December 31, 2015, as a significant restructuring initiative within the People's Liberation Army, China renamed the PLA 2nd Artillery Force as the PLA Rocket Force. Along with the name change, it was elevated from its former status as an independent branch to the level of full service. This reorganization marked a significant transformation within the PLA's military structure, and highlighted the increased importance and focus placed on the rocket force in China's strategic capabilities. Chinese leader Xi Jinping, holding multiple key positions as Chinese Communist Party General Secretary, Central Military Commission Chair, and President, has described the PLA Rocket Force as China's fundamental force for strategic deterrence. The Rocket Force has consistently received significant backing from the ruling Communist Party, but under the leadership of Xi Jinping, the unit has gained even greater prominence. Since coming into power in 2012 with a determination to revitalize China as a significant global power, the Rocket Force has actively displayed its missile arsenal, including nuclear and conventional weapons, in various military parades. In a military parade in Beijing in 2015, the PLA Rocket Force showcased its latest missile advancements, notably the carrier killer DF-21D and other cutting-edge weaponry. To underscore its intent and make an impact on foreign observers, the designations of these formidable missiles were painted in conspicuous white letters on the sides of the projectiles. Moreover, the parade also offered an opportunity for China to publicly introduce the DF-26 missile, another noteworthy addition to its arsenal. The DF-26, known as DF-26, is a Chinese intermediate-range ballistic missile with a range of 4,000 kilometers and can target Guam. However, Western defense analysts say that China's deployment of these long-range missiles serves as a deliberate and strategic message, and demonstrates Beijing's resolve and capacity to resist any potential interference. Beijing aims to signal its expanding influence and determination to protect its interests by showcasing its ability to control vast areas of the South China Sea, intensify naval and air sorties around Taiwan, and extend operations into disputed territories with Japan in the East China Sea. China's missile fleet has experienced significant growth, rendering it more formidable. In 2013, the United States Department of Defense estimated the Chinese active ICBM arsenal to range between 50 and 75 land and sea-based missiles. More recent intelligence assessments in 2019 put China's ICBM count at around 90 and growing rapidly. The PLA Rocket Force comprises approximately 120,000 personnel and 6 ballistic missile bases units at roughly corps or army group level. The 6 bases are independently deployed in the 5 theaters throughout China. U.S. Air Force National Air and Space Intelligence Center estimated that by 2022 the number of Chinese nuclear warheads capable of reaching the United States could expand to well over 100. In June 2021, James Martin Center for Non-Proliferation Studies has found out that China is constructing new missile silo field in Gansu in western China. According to the satellite picture, 119 missile silos for intercontinental ballistic missiles are under construction near Yuman City. In July, Federation of American Scientists found out there are another 110 silos being built in Hami, Xinjiang. The 2 significant expansion projects include silos more than 10 times the number of ICBM silos in operation of PLA Rocket Force today. In July 2021, China tested globe-circling hypersonic missile, including the unprecedented launch of a separate second missile from the ultra-high-speed vehicle, according to the Financial Times and Wall Street Journal. The test showed China's development of its strategic, nuclear-capable weapons as more advanced than any had thought, surprising Pentagon officials, the 2 newspapers said. Neither the United States nor Russia has demonstrated the same ability, which requires launching a missile from a parent vehicle traveling 5 times the speed of sound. According to reporting by the Financial Times, this weapons system consists of 2 parts: a fractional orbital bombardment system and a hypersonic glide vehicle (HGV).